Hello, I'm Dr. Walter Campbell. I'm with Vicki Lopez, and we're doing Chapter 4 of the Retinitis Pigmentosa. Last time we spoke to Vicki, we omitted or forgot to mention her experience with night vision, which is very indicative of the symptoms of retinitis pigmentosa. So, Vicki, take it away. What is your experience when you were a child and after our treatments here, where you are now?
At age 11 and 12, I remember that I couldn't stay outside and play tag or freeze. I would sit on the porch or I'd go inside. I couldn't see anyone outside at night. My parents were always aware that I couldn't see it or that I didn't have night vision. When I began to drive, then I made sure I was never in a car driving at night. I never really liked to go out at night because there wasn't much I could see at all. Now, I probably started noticing traffic lights about a month or two ago. And then now I can actually see traffic lights that are 3 blocks away. I can see the colors of the cars surrounding us. I do see better at night right now with the cars in my visual field, because in the car we play, well, what color is that car? What color is in the car in front of us? I can see the traffic light. If we're 3 or 4 cars back and it's daylight, because it can be so bright sometimes that I can see that traffic light, but I can't see the same thing that I can see at night, which is 3 blocks down. I can see that traffic light.
Okay, so your night vision is much better. In fact, when you were 12 years old, you had no night vision.
No, I had none.
And now you do.
I do.
And how long ago did your night vision start to return? Do you remember?
I thought I started noticing things probably in November, but speckles. They were in my vision and then it wasn't in my vision. But then again, I started noticing because we were in the car. And then I started asking questions probably about 4 weeks ago in the month of January.
So that was, how many months into it? You started July. 6 months.
6 months in.
So 6 months in, you started to see at night.
Yes.
And it started out with little sparks, right?
At the beginning, it's little sparks. You think you see something, but then you're not sure. But I didn't say anything to Armando. What I did was, when we happened to be, I guess we were the first car at the traffic light, and I'm looking up and I was like, is that a traffic sign like right next to the light? So I asked Armando and he goes, yes. Can you read it? And I was like, no, not yet. But that's a traffic, like that's a street sign. And he goes, yeah, and it's lit. And I said, oh, and he goes, well, what's the traffic? Can you see the traffic signal? I was like, yeah, I can. So then I started to notice that, and then I would focus, or he would make sure we would get a red light somehow so that I could sit there and stare longer, so that I could keep practicing. And then I just started practicing and practicing.
Okay. The last time we did a video, okay, we showed you the cards. You read the deck of cards, and the first one was a jack, and I said, how many eyes? And you said, on this deck, and we laughed. And I said, could you see the face? And you saw the face.
Yes.
But as we went into 3 or 4 cards, it got a little more difficult. And that's a fatigue factor that's concomitant with learning how to see all over again.
Yes.
And as you go along, this fatigue factor gets better and better. Not so much the fatigue, but your vision gets better and better, and your fatigue gets less and less. So let's take a look and see how you're doing with the cards today. All right? So here's a little seat here. Sit down. Okay. There you go. Take it away, Vicki.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we have an Ace of Hearts. We have a King of Diamonds. We have an Ace of Diamonds. We have a 7 of Hearts. We have a 7 of Clubs. We have a 3 of Diamonds. We have a 5 of Diamonds. We have a Jack of Hearts. We have a Queen of Hearts. We have a 6. This is a spade. Okay. This is a 3 of Clubs. This is a 10 of Spades. This is a Queen of Clubs.
Well, I think we proved our point. Your fatigue factor is a lot better, or less. Oh.
A lot less.
Yeah. So as you grow, your mind and your eyes get better coordinated, and and more adapted to the energy that's going back to your brain. How'd you do?
Wow, 13 out of 13.
That's good.
Wow.
You remember when we first started this? Jesus.
Yes.
That was, we've been unpeeling the onion now for a little over 6 months, and we've come a long way. We have 3 other patients that are doing as well or better, and
I could not see these.
yeah, remember, she could not see black.
I
in the
could not
beginning.
see any of these.
Took you 5 weeks to see black.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right, this is Dr. Walter Campbell and Vicki Lopez saying goodbye for Chapter 4 in our treatment for retinitis pigmentosa. If anybody's interested in calling in reference to a treatment or asking about our protocol, telephone number is 305-760-2414. Look forward to seeing you, and God bless.